Still talking. Still talking. Got it. So let me get this straight. Someone throws hand and end up in an ambulance instead of a jail cell. Hi guys, my name is Joy and you're welcome back to the channel. One thing I've learned is this. Some people still haven't figured out that putting your hand on someone can go very wrong. Today's story is about a Karen who messed with the wrong one. A Samoan woman who was not here for the nonsense. I'm going to play you the clip, let you hear the full breakdown from the woman involved, and then I'll share you my thoughts at the end. Before we get into it, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to support the channel.
Clearly, a lot of you fuckers are talking about shit y'all don't know about, just like that girl who was on the stretcher. So let's get into it. First and foremost, I'd like to express that I do not hate any specific ethnic groups. I think that bad people come as individuals, and sometimes they leave a bad taste in people's mouth with those ethnic groups and kind of fucks it up for everybody. But yeah, I think that bad people come in all kinds of backgrounds and ethnicities, and so yeah, just wanted to get that out the way. So into the story. What had happened was, so I'm sitting here on the bench, right? There's a park here where that shoots out the water off the ground. There's the bathrooms here, and then there's the actual playground area with the actual parks here. My siblings are done getting wet, and they're over here playing on the park. I see this lady, and she looks pissed, and she's walking towards the park, and I'm watching, of course. I'm like, what's going on here? My brother and this other little boy that he was playing with and met there, they're on the top of the park, and they're leaning their arms over. That lady gets over there to those boys, my brother and this other little boy, and she's like, no. I don't know who she's yelling at, but I'm watching, because I'm like, she can't be yelling at my brother. But the other little boy left, and she's still like this. All I see is the back of her head, and she's like, I can hear her voice projecting from where I am, but I don't know what she's saying. And my brother is still there, and he's just looking down at her like, what did I do? I instantly run. I run to the park, and I'm like, what the hell happened? I go up to her, I'm like, wait, whoa, what happened? And she's like, making a big fuss about my brother is calling this little girl fat and blah, 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 right? And I'm instantly like on guard because I want to protect my brother, so I want to get all the facts straight, okay? I ask her, I'm like, okay, were you there? What happened? So like, no, let's get all these, but she's still pissed. She's just like, no, this little boy is calling little girls fat. And then I'm making a big scene for the whole park to hear. Now I'm even more pissed because now my brother is feeling embarrassed, and he's feeling a type of way because you're putting a little boy on the spot, a 10-year-old boy on the spot, okay? Or 11, he 11. But and now we're getting into it, and I'm like, what you're not gonna do is you're never gonna go up to these kids, and you're never gonna cuss at them, because by the time I got there, all I hear is, who the hell are you, blah, blah, blah. I pick up everything. But yeah, it's enough for me. It's enough for me. And that whole thing's happening, you know, we're getting into the dispute because she's still making these statements, and I still need the facts, okay? And now we're getting angry. She's getting angry, and she's telling me, she's like, get the fuck out my face before I fuck you up, okay? Everybody around, there was a little girl there that was there because all the kids there were making fat jokes, apparently. The little girl jumps in, and she's like, no, I was there, and your brother, he made that joke, and he said, oh, look, there's a burger. I was like, I looked at my brother, and I was like, you know what? And I apologized. I literally told that lady, and I said, you know what? On behalf of my brother, I apologize. I looked at my brother, and I said, I'm gonna deal with you later. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna snitch. I'm gonna tell my mama everything. I'm still pissed that you cussing my little brother out instead of coming to me, because had you had went about it a different route, had you had come to me or found his parents, found whoever was watching them, and told us what happened, I would have dragged his ass over there and been like, apologize to this little girl now. Apologize to her right now. That was a whole learning curve for him. What he learned is that not everybody jokes the same way, okay? The way we joke in this household can be very insensitive to other people. So now you have to watch what you say, watch your surroundings, and just don't joke like that, like, period, you know, in public, because shit like that gonna happen. Mind you, we're already in the whole like midst of, I had already apologized. I mean, we're yelling and apologizing at each other because we're both angry. And I'm like, on behalf of my brother, I apologize, and I'm still trying to set my boundary with her and let her know that it's never gonna be okay to yell at these kids. I told my brother, I said, I'm gonna deal with you later. I put it over there at the lady. I said, but you don't ever think it's okay to cuss these kids out or yell at them. You need to come to the parent or whoever is watching them first. We're in the middle of that. That's when Miss Honky Donkey come up on me, literally on me. Her whole chest was on me, my body was sideways, and she talked about, with her arms wide out, talking about, get the fuck out this park now. I'm like, I know you ain't talking to me, because who the fuck are you? I ain't going nowhere. And she tells me again, She looks the kids up and down, and she's like, you guys are ghetto, you guys don't belong here. And she tells me one more time, she said, get the fuck out now. I said no. And that's when she attacked me. She literally, I don't know, everything was just happened so fast. That's what happened. That's how the fight started. The lady that I fought had absolutely nothing to do with what had happened originally. In the video, she's telling the lady that I was originally arguing with, and she's talking about, I don't know what the fuck, because she didn't know what happened. And you could hear the lady in the black dress that I was arguing with talk about the little boy. She's trying to catch her up with what had happened. Like, how you gonna tell us to get the fuck out and you don't even know what happened? Weird. I don't know how, like, y'all know that that game that that everybody be trying to prank the kids with, and it like pops up this like like it's like the maze game or something. Anyways, yeah, she was running at me bloody like that with her arms out, literally like this, like, get the fuck out the park. Like, it was scary as fuck, bro. All 3 times she attacked me first, and nobody in that fucking park helped me or my siblings. It was just her family that pulled her away from me because she was getting her shit rocked. But yeah, that's what happened. Police showed up. Of course, they're gonna put on the victim card and said she started it. But no, your dumbass sister recorded everything, and that's why your dumbass got locked up and charged, arrested, and I'm free. Anywho, bye. Thank you for tuning in with me.
Cause why? Why would you pick a fight with a fucking like, I'm over 200 pounds, I'm pretty strong, I'm pretty scrappy, but Samoan? Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely not. I want to live. Like, if anything ever went wrong, I'm apologizing profusely. I might even grovel. And then I might ask, if you need some money, if you need a ride, you want my car, you want my firstborn child, you want my social security number. I know how to cook good. You can have my fucking house. Fuck it. Anything to avoid catching that fade, because fuck that.
Hey, that white lady who got whooped by that Samoan lady in the States, you should have known better. I don't understand why. I feel like the civilization. This civilization has been so well taken care of that people forget that people can really put the beats on you. People really put the hands on you. I'm a big guy, right? But there are certain people that I'm like, why would I even put myself in that situation? Why would I do that to myself? And you see a Samoan and you want to start on her? You don't have it. You don't have what it takes. I thought it was all universally recognized that there are certain type of people that we just don't mess with for the most part. I mean, defending yourself is all for one, but starting something? No, you're tapped. You're tapped. And her face? Yeah. If you guys search up her face right now, she got exactly what she deserved.
TikTok, I swear to God, y'all don't miss. So, of course, another Karen called herself gonna try to slide to a Samoan girl. Karen, let me tell you something. They can to the sumo wrestlers. I'm gonna need you to fall back off them Samoans, because they don't play. They will beat your ass. And she fucked around and found out.
There is a video of a Karen who got her ass beat by a Samoan girl because she was trying to fight her, and all I gotta say is, why would you ever try and fight somebody who's Samoan? And the video only shows the aftermath of, like, the fight, but the Karen, she's, like, bloodied up, her face is all messed up, her hair is all dirty, and, like, you can tell she genuinely got pieced by the Samoan girl. And, like, the Karen was trying to spit on the Samoan girl, which, like, if you spit on anybody, you need to get your ass beat. But then at the end of the video, the Karen, she actually gets arrested and charged with assault. And I love seeing Karens get everything they deserve, because for whatever reason, Karens love to think that they can do whatever they want without any consequences, especially putting their hands on people. Like, the amount of videos I've seen of Karens, like, touching somebody, or, like, trying to slap them, or trying to punch them, and then they get all defensive when, like, the person tries to retaliate in self-defense, and they're like, oh my god, like, I can't believe you would hit me. It's like, bro, why would you hit them in the first place? You started this. And, like, a little word of advice, if you are a Karen and you are gonna try and, punch somebody or put your hand on them, make sure that they can't fight or that they're not Samoan, because you putting your hands on that Samoan girl was probably the worst thing you could have done, and, well, you got your ass beat because of it.
So in my morning scrolling, I just saw this video of a Samoan girl beating up this Karen that was like twice her size, like 300-400 pounds, something like that. I don't know about y'all. I'm not fighting a fucking Samoan girl. I'm just not. And it's not even on a scare. Actually, yes, it is. I'm not fighting a Samoan girl. I'm sorry. My phone just fell. Anyway, as I was saying, like, I'm not fighting them. There's something about their genetic makeup. She dog walked that woman. Like, it wasn't the whole video. The clip was just on TikTok. But there's no way. There's nothing in the world. I don't fight anymore. Obviously, I'm an adult. But, like, there's no world in where I'm willingly fighting a Samoan girl. I'm apologizing, even if I'm not in the wrong. Like, I'm so serious.
Look, I do not promote violence, but I saw the conclusion between a Karen and Samoan. And I want y'all to guess which one won. Rhetorical question. The Samoan beat the brakes of that Karen. Well deserved, by the way. Round of applause, lady. Okay? I thought it was a universal rule to never, ever mess with a Samoan. Have y'all never seen a sporting event where they do their chants? That alone would have scared me off. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Okay? But I feel like whenever between a fight, if you have some advantage against a person, you should win. If you have a height advantage, you should win. If you have a weight advantage, you should win. This Karen basically had a near 200-pound weight advantage against a Samoan. And the Samoan girl treated her like paper, bro. She treated her like she was nothing. Okay? She got carried to the hospital. Just be mink, move. I don't care what the Karen said to the lady, but I know she deserved it. Round of applause.
And that's it, you all. One thing is clear. You can't go around putting your hands on people and expect to walk away like nothing happened. Actions have consequences, and sometimes they come back harder than expected. Let this be a lesson. Respect people's space, or you just might end up in an ambulance instead of someone else in handcuffs. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video or learned something new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Bye.